Hi everyone, welcome back. This image of this all-white bedroom may freak you out, but this is heaven to me. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love an all-white bedroom. I love an all-white room. I think it's so dreamy. Now, what about this one? Are you really thinking, has she lost her mind? Are you thinking, how in the world would you keep that clean? One of the best parts of staying in a hotel is how amazing the bed feels. And then, how awesome it is hopping into it with those pristine white bed sheets. Oh, so awesome. Same goes for the towels and the bathrobe. There's something about the feeling of that plush, soft cotton against your skin. Heaven. Oh, that's heaven on earth to me. So for me, I want to replicate that feeling at home. The towels and sheets in my home are white. So is the shower curtain and my bath mat. And some people wonder, how can I maintain so much white? But it's actually, honestly, easier than you think it is to care for. And it's surprisingly livable and practical. I know you're thinking she has really lost her mind, but I am not off my rocker. And let me give you a few reasons. So this is my case for white. One, you can see the dirt. White somehow doesn't get any dirtier than any other clothes. If you have colored or dark towels, furniture, linen, what have you, they're still getting dirty. I mean, hello. They're just still getting dirty as their white counterparts. You just don't see it as well. I like having white items because I can see the dirty spots, which allows me to address the dirt and keep it cleaner overall. Think about it. That's why hotels use white everywhere, because they know for sure that their linens and towels were clean. Now think about it. Would you want to stay in a hotel if if they could easily camouflage, whether their towels and everything was, if everything was really clean? So think about it. It's really, one would think that it was counterintuitive for them to do all white, but it's actually genius when you really think about it, because for certain when you get in that bed and you're in those pristine white sheets that they're clean. Now, if they were a dark color, it would make you ponder, right? Okay. Number 2 is you can tackle the stains better. So just as I just mentioned, you can know which stains you need to address when everything is white. I know you're probably still like, I'm still not buying it, Ange. Number 3, whites don't fade. With, colored or darker towels or linens, you're going to deal with fading. White is not going to fade. Now, white will yellow if you're not treating it properly, if you're not cleaning it properly, but we're going to get to that in a second. But it's not going to fade. Think about it. If you have like a dark blue towel, over time, it's going to fade. So I like the fact that white's not going to fade. Number 4, I just feel that white just feels fresh and luxurious. I mean, again, going back to the hotel reference. When you go to a hotel, you're going because, especially if you're going to a 4 or 5-star hotel, you're going because you want to be surrounded by, in a lap of luxury. And that's what white screams. It screams luxury. It screams crisp, clean, fresh. So, and it's also a streamlined look. That's another reason why hotels use all white, is because it kind of gives them a streamlined look across all the rooms. They don't have to worry about different color palettes, anything like that. And then finally, white is calming. So that's kind of the look that I'm going for in my bathroom. I'm kind of doing a spa kind of look. And in my bedroom, I just want something really soothing and calming. So I just have whites and neutrals in my bedroom because you don't want anything too busy and crazy in there. You want to go to sleep. So now that I've kind of made my case for why, white is a great, color to have for your sheets and for your towels and things like that. Now I'm going to show you how I keep my bath towels, my bath mat, and linens, which are all white, bright, soft, and white. So now I'm going to take you on I'm giving you some of my little single girl secrets. This is what I'm normally doing on a Friday or Saturday night. I'm doing my laundry. So come on, let me show you how I keep my whites bright and clean. So come on. Now, first you want to put your washing machine on the proper settings for load size and then the temperature, which of course we want it hot. Next, you want to add half of the amount of the detergent that's suggested by the manufacturer. And I know you may think, again, that sounds counterintuitive. We're using white. Don't we want to use more? Or should we be using what they tell us to? No, because too much detergent is going to make your towels stiff. I use Arm & Hammer heavy duty detergent in Clean Burst. Now, you want to add a scoop of baking soda, which is a deodorizer and a stain remover. Now, we're adding a scoop of a chlorine bleach alternative. So I use OxiClean White Revive, laundry whitener, and stain remover. More on why we want to use a bleach alternative in a moment. Finally, you want to add a scoop of borax, which is a laundry booster. It really makes everything brighter and it helps to aid the detergent in doing its job. Next, add your laundry and treat any stains before adding to the machine. And I'm just using some spray and wash. Now you want to allow everything to soak overnight or 8 hours. And there we have it. So I wanted to just share 2 more tips while everything is soaking. One, you're going to notice I did not use bleach. You do not want to use bleach on your towels and your linens because bleach is very harsh and it actually makes your towels yellow. That actually goes for anything that's wet over time, especially your towels and your linen, and you don't want that. Over time, that's what's going to happen. So we don't want that, right? So, and in addition, bleach is really harsh. There's a time and place for bleach, I guess. I'm kind of starting to think that this might be my last round of bleach. I bought a lot of bleach during the quarantine, but it's so harsh and the smell drives me bonkers. But in addition to it, because it's so harsh, it can actually harm the fabric of your towels and your linens over time. So we're going to nix the bleach, and that's why we use the OxiClean White Revive laundry whitener. I love that. It is great. And then the next tip is replace your towels every 2 years, period. You should be doing this. I don't care if your towels are purple. Towels should be replaced every 2 years because you think about all the grime and bacteria and dirt that gets in them over time. 2 years, they've got to go. Yep, you read that correctly. So, okay, I'm going to see you in the morning for part 2. Good night. Good morning. Okay, so part 2. We're not taking the load out. Instead, we're going to do an extra rinse cycle with vinegar in lieu of fabric softener. And what this is going to do is it's going to help the towels and the linens and everything stay super soft and fresh and smelling fresh. And trust me, you're probably thinking, vinegar? Trust me, your linens are not going to smell like pickles. The water will rinse everything out. That's all I can think of when I think of pickles, vinegar is pickles. But anyway, the water is gonna, and the rinse cycle is gonna take care of all that. They're just gonna smell just a natural, like fresh smell when you take everything out. So I won't bore you with taking you through the dry load and everything, but next you want to dry your load, but you don't want to use the hottest setting. So you don't want them super, super hot. We don't want them damp, of course, because that's just, waiting for bacteria and everything to happen. But we want them to just be just right, just warm enough. And then as soon as everything is dry, take them out as soon as your cycle ends and fold them right away while they're warm. So, that decreases the amount of wrinkles that'll get in your towels, by doing it this way. And then finally, enjoy your bright white towels and linens. That's it, everybody. I mean, I know it wasn't the most glamorous and sexiest and probably the most fabulous show there could be, but in my opinion, you can't have all this, be surrounded by all of these wonderful things if you're not keeping them all clean and sparkly and all that good stuff. So if you haven't been following me on Instagram, please do so, Fabuleux_living, because I've been doing this spring refresh and reset challenge. So I'm sharing lots of tips every day about how to get your home ready for spring. Spring is a great time to kind of push the reset button. So definitely join me for the spring refresh and reset challenge, and I'll be probably sharing some other things as we go along on this journey in the next. I guess we only have maybe about almost 2 weeks left. So anyway, everybody, I'm out. Have a great week. Thanks for watching. Blessings.